Chamber Chat. I'm John Terry, President and CEO of the Boulder Chamber, and I welcome you to our monthly conversation with community and business leaders who are helping to drive our economic success and make sure that we have a beautiful, wonderful community that we love. So who do we have today? We are proud to welcome Dr. Bob Anderson, who is the Superintendent of the Boulder Valley School District, and we're going to have a conversation about the recent passage of the bond initiative, $350 million worth, that the Boulder Chamber supported for a variety of reasons, and especially because of the workforce development components that are very important to our business community. So we're going to talk about that issue and just get a general sense of how things are going in the school district. So welcome, Rob, to Chamber Chat.
Thanks, John. Really appreciate the opportunity to be here with you today, and just really want to take this opportunity to thank the Chamber for the support of our recent bond passage. Almost 70% here in Boulder County. The highest a bond has passed in 20 plus years. So we're just thankful to the Chamber, thankful to our community to support that effort. It's going to do fantastic things for our community and for our kids.
Well, I'm really excited about that, and it is impressive that the community would step up in such a big way, recognizing the value of investing in education for just quality of life purposes, but also as a recognition that it's so critical to economic success. Well, let's just hit on that right away. So the bond passes, you've got $350 million to distribute and invest. What are your plans for those resources?
So we've got about four big areas. Our first big area is that we need to rebuild New Vista High School. Anybody who's driven by New Vista knows that they're in need of a new building, and so that's one of our big investments.
Yep.
We have critical needs across the district, where a big chunk of those dollars will go to make improvements in almost every school in BVSD. We have really strong investments in our career and technical education programs, and so we're going to be creating spaces to offer new programs, new certifications in all of our middle and high schools throughout the district.
Okay.
And then finally, we're going to use some of the dollars to make sure that all of our playgrounds in our district are ADA compatible. So we'll be replacing some of the wood mulch with a more rubberized surface, so our students who are in wheelchairs or have other mobility issues, they're able to join their colleagues and friends on the playground. So really, really important investments. Really excited that our community supported that. We're ready to get to work.
I love it. Well, I'm excited to see all these improvements, especially that New Vista High School. I know that can use some love and TLC. So let me ask you this. We were very interested in particular in the new, what you call Grad Plus program. And we understand that some of the funding is going to be used to invest in programs and services and infrastructure related to that workforce development type programming. So I'm just wondering if you can tell us a little bit about what that investment looks like.
Well, let me start with just an overview of Grad Plus and why we feel like the Grad Plus framework is a game changer for students across our district. Even post-pandemic, education has changed, opportunities for kids have changed, and as we think about the Grad Plus framework, it's going to provide students something beyond a high school diploma. And we know that a high school diploma from BVSD is incredibly valuable, but the things that we're focusing on, college courses, college credits, the opportunity to become bilingual through one of our expanded bilingual pathways, work-based experiences and industry certifications. Students graduating with a diploma and some of those credentials are going to be well positioned for our workforce.
Yeah.
And so as we think about the program and how the bond is going to support that, it's really going to allow us to create the facilities that match the industry standards of the workforce needs of our community. This is the programs that we're going to be developing as we think about career and technical education are going to be aligned to the needs of our community right here. Today, about 60% of our students, when they graduate high school, go to college. 40% go to work. And our hope is that those students are able to think about their opportunities and prepare for a career, as opposed to find a job after school and figure it out later.
And right here in Boulder.
That's exactly right. That's super important for us. We know it's super important for the community as well. And so, we envision working with our community as we build and develop those pathways at each of our middle schools and high schools. We have a CTE steering committee that's helped guiding this work, and so we're really excited about how these investments from this bond is really going to give us the state-of-the-art facilities to create these pathways so kids can get ready for work, get ready for college, get ready for career in really engaging and interesting ways here.
Yeah, I mean, the thing I love about it is that every student gets the opportunity to pursue some element of continuing education or something that's unrelated necessarily to the base foundation of a high school diploma, and they can explore just a career interest that may be something that they're not going to pursue because they're going to go to college, but I just know that it widens their perspective out in future opportunities.
Our vision is that kids don't have to pick one. And I would say that today's kids, especially post-pandemic, they don't want to pick one. They want to be engaged. They want to be, take career readiness courses, get an industry certification, get some college credits, go to university, go right to work while they go to school. This linear path that we're accustomed to, where you figure out what you want to do and you do it for 30 years. That doesn't exist for kids growing up today. So we need to be flexible. We need to be innovative. We need to think about programs that our community needs and our kids are going to enjoy.
I love it. Well, so let me ask this. So when I think about our businesses who are really struggling at times to identify the talent that they need to fill job positions, we were excited to support Grad Plus because we recognized that there was an opportunity to train some of the students for those positions in our local businesses. But if you're a business and you want to tap into the school district's programming and build some sort of relationship and tie with the student population, what's their best way to pursue that?
So we have a very clear pathway with lots of different entry points for our business partners in the community that want to be part of what we call work-based learning. So if you go to our website, bvsd.org, and search work-based learning, what you'd find is we have a work-based learning business partner interest form. And on that interest form, it will allow our businesses in our community to volunteer to be a guest speaker, participate in classroom discussions, host apprenticeships, host internships. There's a wide variety of opportunities that every business in our community can partake in. We're looking for tons of opportunities. Our hope is that every student in BVSD before they graduate gets a good amount of work-based experience, whether that's showing up and shadowing somebody for a day, going on a field trip, doing paid internships, spending a significant amount of time in their later high school years, really learning and understanding what a career might be. We're going to need our businesses to partner with us, and so lots of opportunities. BVSD.org, Google work, just search work-based learning, and you'll find the interest form, and I invite everybody to sign up.
I love it. We'll have that website available for you here somewhere. But excited to connect the businesses to the work that you're doing, and I know that the Boulder Chamber will be engaged in some advising on some of that work as well. So there's already a strong partnership. I'm so excited about that. So let me just ask you then, just looking down the road, Rob. So you now investing more significantly in CT, career and technical education. What is your vision for the role that school districts will play down the road in helping develop kids for the local workforce or for career opportunities through the kinds of investments that you're making?
My hope that it becomes very clear to this community that is a role of BVSD, that we're a pipeline for the high need workplace needs, jobs that are existing in our community, that we're the primary trainer. I think that as we hope for this Grad Plus framework and how it impacts all of our students, that every student that graduates has something beyond a high school diploma, and that when folks from around the country want to go and see what a great business school district partnership looks like, they come right here to Boulder, Colorado.
I love it. All right, well, I'll just say this. We already have a great partnership. Love working with you.
Absolutely.
The superintendent of our great school district, Rob Anderson. I think it's been 5 years.
Almost 5 years,
Almost 5 years in the role. Just amazing development you've already had in the programming, and it's a tribute to your leadership that, and obviously the board of directors that you work with, that the school bond issue passed so overwhelmingly, which we were glad to support. So I love our work together. Thank you for being on Chamber Chat.
Thanks, John. It was a pleasure to be here, and thank you everybody in our community for supporting our amazing school district. It takes great parents, great kids, great community to come together to create what we have here in Boulder Valley. It was really special, so thanks everyone.
All right, well, thank you all for joining us on Chamber Chat, and we'll see you next time on